game. We talking about practice. Not what I put my heart and soul out there for. Alright, okay. Talk to the gossip boys. Hello. Can't do none of them defensive rebounders runs. My man too low. Really.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Trying to play defense. Get my girls in. I ain't gonna talk about I don't practice. Got 3 more drills to go. Then we get started.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's still my first season. halfway, well, a little bit more than halfway through. Forgive me. What the hell? Okay. I'll fix that. That wind is winding today. Two more drugs, yeah. Get to the action song. I don't want to do this, but I'm trying to miss out on what is it? The badges and badge points. Okay. Dos más.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You can just skip it after you get your points. Like, what's the point of you keep doing it? And you ain't getting no higher. You ain't getting no more boosts. You ain't getting no more than 600 or whatever the points is. Once we get your 3 stars. I get that. Oh Lord, I got that. Give me that. $680. At least I get a badge point. I want to make people pay for stuff. I don't pay for that. Nah, that's that. I really have everything maxed out for this week, for real, everybody. Oh, wrong side. Whatever, man. Pick is a pick. Is a pick. I don't know why they gotta be so picky. Outside. Want some ice cream? Copyright for that? I don't know. That is over. He probably not got a customer. That's ass. Alright, let's go, man. I'm ready to play. It's dreaming. Did I get anything? No, they edged me. They edged me. I gotta play the game. I gotta play the game. At Brooklyn, play my next game. Whoops. Whoa, yeah, guys, totally.
I'm on that. Nah, you gotta go keep doing this.
Totally. They got force people on snap. Every time. You think if you watch the whole thing? No.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Sanders in at the point. And for Brooklyn, the forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at center, locking down the middle. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Out to Edwards. There's the pass to Towns. Off target with his three. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Now here's Sanders. Pass to Edwards. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You would gladly take those.
Edwards against Thomas. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. And the Timberwolves with possession. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Johnson outside. Lots of room. Minnesota with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Sanders passes to Towns. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness. and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Thomas. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert's led the league in block shots.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's Edwards.
Okay.
Johnson with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
To the middle, here's Bridges over Edwards. And there's Bridges on the assist by Thomas.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Sanders in the post. Started by Schroeder. Towns kicks this in. Pocket 6. Passes it to Edwards. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
Schroeder against Sanders. Tries from 16. And Sanders pulls it down.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Nope. That paint.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. And you look at Sanders.
He's shown
he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressing me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Big feet.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Timberwolves, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
Now, McDaniels picked up 27 points in their last win against Washington. They recover it. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
And the second free throw, good.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Schroeder against Sanders. And finished off by McDaniel.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Thomas, no luck.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Nets trail by 5. Schroeder, left side. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And out of bounds is the game's possession. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Timberwolves, #1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Gives up the alley-oop pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Minnesota will turn it over.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Sanders.
You
And he's
could,
among
yeah.
the top
You
20
could tip
free throw
it.
shooters
You
in the
could
league.
dunk it.
Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
And here's Sanders. Still yet to score. With the drive and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bridges. Gobert pulls it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Next trail by 5.
Come on, man.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poked away. Claxton the pass to Schroeder. Back to Claxton.
Nope. 3 seconds.
Gobert with the block.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the
Man,
back.
get out the paint, bro.
Sanders with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages
Oh,
a
he was
bit
really
over
about to
8 points a
leave.
game. It's Edwards on the wing. Thomas covering. Edwards, that's good.
He's
Have
open.
they been effective
Cookies.
at getting the ball inside?
Net shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now. They know their rotations and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
So for the Nets,
Put me in the game on 4th inches.
Minnesota leading by
Coach,
6.
put me in the
Got
game on
Thomas.
4th
Dorian
inches.
Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton.
Whoa.
Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Oh, okay.
Shot from 12. A
A
nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Give me that.
It's the Nets now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they
trying
strung
to draw,
together a few
man.
baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Minnesota shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here is Sanders. He has yet to score. Edwards kicks to Sanders. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's McDaniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 8.
Alright.
Now here's Sanders.
I gotta take it.
Pass to McDaniels. Bridges with some nice defense. Thomas against Edwards. Thomas, no good.
Oh, give me that.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I can't score much, but I can do that.
Catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks,
That
Kevin.
much.
Little General in the last game against the Wizards wasn't happy with how he played. He contributed a few
All that extra
and
stuff trying to get the
6
foul,
rebounds.
man.
It was just a poor shooting night for him. He never got it going. Missed a bunch of shots. But he'll be looking to right the ship tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great job. You know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think you saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
And I don't expect him to dwell on
anything.
He'll use that performance as motivation for tonight's game.
And despite fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination.
Where am I at? Oh my God, that's my fault. I did not see myself. I'm thinking,
now it's about finding the right stars.
Cool.
Timeout call. The next. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a
Tell me.
Yeah, he's really mature.
Listen. Replaying. I know that was my phone.
He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10+ years in this league.
Nets trail by 6. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Give me the ball.
Schroeder against Sanders.
That's a terrible scheme, brother.
6 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock by Sanders. So they'll turn it over. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Edwards. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Edwards against Thomas.
Splash, man. No. Splash, man. Yeah,
goes up to the stripe.
Yeah.
Misses off the right iron.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Sanders passes to Towns.
You don't take that. You don't take that. You don't take that. You don't make that.
And that one's good.
Stop playing games.
And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Claxton, defended by Gobert.
What in the world is that?
Yes, it is an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning.
Hold up, man. What is this? Sticker.
You could see his feet weren't set on that screen.
It's flying up in here.
Guys get away with this all.
Yeah. What is that? Fly. That shit.
At the time of this occasion, he got caught.
Edwards kicks to Sanders. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Thomas. And the pass to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Sanders against Schroeder. Now here's Sanders. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Nets trail by 9. Schroeder looking around. Bridges misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect. Just
All the way.
Your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Give me that. I like that. Give me that. Oh, I can't go nowhere.
Now McDaniels.
Give me that back.
He's got 8.
Flash. Right.
And here's Sanders.
You want a cat? No, you don't. Slip.
6 on the shot clock.
Like, that's what we do, man.
He lobs it up
That's
and finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
oh, man. Get that out of here.
There has been some talk of having overtime play do a target score. Can you make the case for that?
No easy, man.
Yeah, I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right? And then protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Brendan Watford's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Johnson subbed in for Bridges. Timberwolves also changing it up.
Oh, come on.
He's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniel. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. It's good. Thomas got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Sanders spins to Reed.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
I got it.
Offensive approach has been one here so far for the Timberwolves.
See, yeah, I make that.
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Oh. Not yet.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Man, he's been running wild on through that first half.
Oh, wow.
Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Sanders is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Minnesota, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one falls for Sanders.
Yeah, I these days.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. The 15-footer, another one falls for Brooklyn.
Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Schroeder against Sanders. He feeds it to McDaniels. Bridges with some nice defense. That's trail by 18. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Thomas.
Shoot.
Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Bridges for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. He knows he has a green light to fire away.
Now here's Sanders. Claxton covering. And Towns gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
From the baseline. And it's Schroeder missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next era.
Run back over here.
His team has dug its way out
my
of far
God.
worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are.
Oh,
David, thank you for the report.
man.
Here's Finney
Like
Smith.
snacks, man.
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th
Oh,
rebound
give
on
me
the
that,
night.
man. Give me that. Give me
And
that.
Sanders throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Here's Thomas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Like,
Thomas got 9.
I was just sliding back.
Exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
It's like not enough weight.
Schroeder against Sanders. And play stops. Whistle what looks to be an illegal steal. And here we can check out the score for Cameron Thomas. Nets trail by 18. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Bridges. The shot's good. And the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
He got this man all the way from the corner. Boy.
Sanders with the ball. He's got 7. He dishes it to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over Claxton.
Come on. Oh, very
Great
good
contest
try.
by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Pass to Sanders.
Man, you gonna come and set the screen, brother?
To the inside.
Oh my God! Give me that! Give me the ball! Give me the ball, man! I don't care. I'm shoot it, whatever.
And there's the
Man.
shot clock violation.
What the hell is that,
And a chance here now to take a
Fine
look at
fumble.
the teams that are tops in the league and scoring points off turnovers.
bro? Ooh,
The
you fumble.
Timberwolves, number 1.
Either way.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
20 the street might be broken.
Going inside. Out to Bridges. His 3 pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 15.
Look like
Here is Sanders. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
12. Oh yeah, I could do that.
Schroeder outside. Passes it to Thomas.
But and I got
Unloads.
I was just cold.
Score the basket. He's 5th of the game. He's missing 6 shots
They keep
against
it
those
close.
5 makes.
Not the shot I expected
You
him
know
to
I'm gonna
take.
play the whole
He hit it.
the whole fourth quarter.
Sanders against
Oh, wait,
Bridges.
brother.
A nice shot by
Oh no, way,
McDaniels.
brother.
McDaniels got 12 points in the game.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Thomas. Over Edwards. And
What?
so the ball out of bounds.
Ah,
Gobert
he
touched it
said
last.
that.
Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that.
Oh,
You
snap.
can't be happy with that soft
Yeah,
interior.
I take that.
some noise, everyone. And as always, big part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at the Nets, a season filled with ups and downs, 10th right now in the conference.
4 years now.
They've shown me some very good things this season. But that next
I
step,
thought I had
those
both of
qualities
them.
that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the
Oh,
clock
that's
is
the
ticking
team.
for them
That's
to
the
make
team
that push. It's
takeover.
looking like they'll be fighting for a
Yeah, I
spot
think
in
so.
the play-in.
Oh no, it's not. There's several people on the team.
Sanders against Schroeder, and Sanders kicks to Edwards.
That's all it looks like. It's
Inside,
everybody got it.
and the bucket is good.
And you
Three-point
know
play
he got
chance here
his
for him.
son. He
And the
won.
defense has to bring more fire than we're seeing. Gobert just fighting through all of it.
Oh, he had a little
Guys, what
guy
do you think
on.
about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one.
I'm not
It's been a
getting
very
overall. Pass it to
productive
my
area
man.
of the floor for them.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the
That's
three.
the
It's
problem,
been
bro.
falling, so they've got to keep going back
Whoa.
to it.
The pass to Schroeder.
Nice. Yeah, he stayed. Job.
And no good that
Didn't get one
time.
yet.
Good D by Sanders. Timberwolves
You
leading
go
by
by
20.
me. Not getting that, brother.
It's Edwards on the
Really?
wing. And another three for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue
Not
to grow.
that
They're
potent
way ahead of
offensively.
that category.
We're
Ball
gonna be
movement has
moving like
been
that.
flawless.
Leaving him like that.
Galore. Stolen away.
Put
Nice
it
job to
on
interrupt
me.
the alley-oop attempt there. And now the
See that?
Timberwolves on the break.
And this is Edwards' game. When
Crazy
he's
how he still
aggressive
took the
and
ball.
trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with numbers like this, how about
Shake
87%
the
of
screen
the year?
on my
He's been
guys.
somebody they love having at the line.
And GA starting
Yeah.
next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That
Oh, that might get
big
the double
penalties,
double.
especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that 17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll
Great.
stink.
I'm just trying to do what it do.
Here's Claxton.
Give me that.
Gobert with the
Oh,
block.
come on.
And
So
they get
slow.
it back. Just 5
Oh,
on the clock.
wow.
And they double up Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Could have had
Bridges has
that.
got 9 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 22. Now here's Sanders. 7 points in the game. Pass to Reed.
What? Oh, my fault.
Edwards with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Edwards kicks to Sanders.
Oh, why do I keep
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets.
Oh, he got that. No, he don't.
And the shot is long.
Look like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Keep releasing shots like early.
Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Simmons dishes to Bridges. Rebound, Minnesota.
Oh, my
Gobert's got
God.
rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Going out of bounds. Oh, he's playing
Simmons
the
against
three,
Sanders.
so not he playing the floor. That's crazy. Oh yeah, because it's go there.
To the middle,
Good,
stolen away.
good.
Bridges inside. He's against Anderson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now
Not gonna get my 2 minutes. Oh.
Nets trail by 19. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Sanders against Schroeder. Sanders passes and finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Kicks to Thomas.
Die.
Over Sanders. Thomas's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Edwards. There's the try. Finishing with
very crazy.
Whoa, that's what I'm talking about.
Stop your boy.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Oh, wow.
Here's Thomas.
Crazy.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Sanders against Thomas. And Sanders kicks to McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent. He avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot. Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
To the right side. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Here's
Get out the
Gobert.
paint, both of us.
Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Move a little back, brother.
Now Schroeder
A little further back, man.
passes it to Claxton.
Shoot that three. Shoot that.
Back to Schroeder. Can they get it?
Stop it.
Rejection by Sanders. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Really thought.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Edwards passes to Sanders.
Smart man for passing that ball.
And with some of the new booting interest from fans, some concern about potential hostility with the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure that players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Finney Smith passes to Claxton. On the money from 12 feet away.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Sanders passes to Towns, and the shot goes down. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Schroeder against Sanders. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Popped up there for Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Thomas dishes to Schroeder. Over Sanders. And the Nets miss again. Minnesota leading by 23. Edwards kicks to Sanders. GA, is it me or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And the officials have called the illegal shot right there.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
Monte Morris is checked in.
Oh.
It's the Nets now.
Splash, brother, splash.
On the wing, Bridges.
Splash,
Sanders
splash.
Bridges passes to Simmons.
Oh, Lord.
To end the cold streak, and the layup is up and in.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Give me that ball.
Morris dishes to Sanders. Kicks to Edwards. Back to Sanders. 5 on the clock. Inside and taken away by Johnson. Bridges attacking.
Oh, where's my block? Where's my rebound?
That time from Edwards. And Miguel Bridges with the 3. Bridges has got 23.
Trailing it from that coffin corner. Bridges wants that shot and searches it out.
Up top, Sanders. Defended by Bridges. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain it.
Hang on. LeBron James.
Anderson is checked in for Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. And Sanders kicks to Morris.
Splash, brother, splash.
Fires the 3. And the miss by Morris.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
To the paint, here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Miguel Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do.
No, my
If
double.
You played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Trendon Watford. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for T.J. Warren. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Morris.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like
they
hope was
have
lost.
hope.
Sanders against Simmons. And Towns gets it to go.
Wow.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Next trail by 20.
18 coming. 4 minutes ago. Hope.
And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA draft combine.
Various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. It makes for a more level playing field.
Trying to go for an alley, but extra defense in anticipation there to stop. Here's Thomas. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in. There's the dish to Edwards. Lets it go from 11. A piece of it. On the wing, Bridges. Edwards defending. Bridges misses. Minnesota leading by 17.
Oh, well. I'm definitely not getting that.
And here's Edwards.
Pass that.
Sanders.
Shooting that, man.
Shot clock at 6. To the inside.
Wow, I literally pressed backwards to pass back, so you pass forward.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Crazy.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by McDaniel.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Oh, 7 goddamn turnovers. All ridiculous.
Up top, Simmons. Sanders covering. No good from Simmons. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Sanders against Simmons. Bridges with the steal.
I'm going for it.
And he makes that one. Bridges has got 30.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Sanders against Simmons. Here's Edwards. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The open shot by Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his fifth assist in this one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here, a 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, it was incredible.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Cameron Thompson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Warren's checked in for Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. Pass to Simmons. Stolen by Warren. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Oh.
Sanders with the ball. To the middle.
Man, if you don't...
Conley kicks to Sanders. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them.
That's disrespectful.
And bringing enemy territory no less.
That's exactly
ain't putting that on
They
me.
control the game and just completely
You better be
That's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
He had the open shot. Now I want to take it. Disrespect. 8 turnovers. 3 for 8. And man, I gotta get my ratings and stuff up. What? I ain't even press quit. Oh yeah, got me a bidage point. For 2 and 1. Sam. That give me 4. Not even. Still the same where I was at last time.